Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. Get comfortable, feel free, feel at home. Mi casa is su casa. You seen the title, you read the title, you know what time it is. Today we'll be reviewing Juice WRLD's dreadlocks. Not only reviewing, but if you're trying to get locks like his, I'll be your plug. I'll be the man telling you what to do to get locks just like his. Juice WRLD had one of the best locks in the game. I'm not even going to say freeform locks. He had one of the best locks in the game, period. Yeah, I left some space on this side. Don't know if it's going to be the right or the left hand side, but I left some space on this side. And this is where the man, the myth, the legend is going to be. This is where I'm going to plug up his pictures as we go through his journey and his transition, and possibly your journey and your transition, you know, since you might want to get into a journey of your own. You never know. But the first picture that we have is from, of course, way back, one of the earliest pictures that I could find. His hair is about 2 inches long. Right now it looks like he's probably been locked for about, I'd say 6 months, because his locks look fairly locked. So I'd say he's locked for about, I'd say he's been locked for about 6 months in the picture right here. His hair type is about a 4C, 4B. The method that he used is between the 3: sponge, towel rub, or what I used, a tennis racket. So one of those 3 methods could work for you as well. Either a sponge, a towel, or a tennis racket. You just start rubbing it on your head clockwise motion, or anti-clockwise, but you have to stick to that direction. That is the method that I assume he started with, because his locks don't look like he went to a loctician to get them twisted. I'd say he started them at home by himself. And his hair is 2 colors here. So he's been rocking the colored locks since way back. He's notorious for coloring his hair. The second picture, his hair is more of a consistent color. One color at that. It looks blonde. And it looks like he still uses the sponge to maintain the sections, because his hair isn't clumped up or anything crazy. So I'd say that at this stage right here, he's been using the sponge consistently to get a more traditional look, a more dreadlock look. Because you can see he looks more traditional than freeform, but it is freeform, or semi-freeform if you want to call it that, but it's still freeform at this stage. He hasn't crocheted, he hasn't been to a loctician, still kept at it at home. Also possible for you at home if you're trying to start your own dread journey. You don't have to spend on locticians. Just get a sponge or a towel, which you already have in your bathroom. Just use it on a daily to twist your hair. Now, the second picture that we have here, well, I was like, I don't know how I found this picture, but there's a picture of him with black hair. Juice WRLD with black hair. It's like, I don't know, that's like mythical Juice WRLD, bro. Juice WRLD with black hair. It's like a lucky card that you never find. A lucky Pokemon card or whatever that you never get, because Juice WRLD black hair. But here we see him, he's gotten some length. He's locky right now. He's pushing the locks. The locks are growing and they still look sectioned. Here you could see, I'm not gonna say you can see his scalp, but his locks do look maintained. So it's possible that he may have been to a loctician and gotten them, may have gotten some touch-ups, you know, maybe crochet needle here and there to neaten things up, but it's nothing crazy. He could have still maintained it at home, but it's really hard to tell from the quality of the picture here. The next picture, which is a later stage, like a very, not significant, but it's at a later stage in his journey. I'd say about 6 to 8 months from the previous picture that you just seen. And it looks like he completely stopped using the sponge or towel or tennis racket or whatever he was using. He stopped using it and just let his hair do its thing. That's why right now he looks more freeform than ever. His hair has been living its best life. You can see his crown is thick and full, and it's out there. And the color is back. I mean, there's no juice without color in his hair. You can see it's two-toned. I'm really loving the way his hair looked at this stage, because I feel like, no, my hair is not at this stage, but I missed my hair when it was at...
Slow down, boy, slow down. Take your time.
I miss my hair when it was at this stage as well, because Right now, my hair is also way past that stage. The next picture is, I'm sure the picture that everyone has in their mind when they think of Juice WRLD, because you can see that iconic look of his where his locks start standing up on the one side. You know, when his locks started defying gravity. And in this picture, you can see that his locks were really healthy and mature. His locks were really healthy and mature and thick. You couldn't see any scalp, which is a sign of freeform. You know, it's a sign that you are fully freeform. No manipulation has been done to your crown whatsoever. And his locks look really good right here. They look really good. And if you're wondering how he got his hair to stick up like that, I don't think he ever did anything, because my hair was also sticking up like that at one point. If you stop retwisting or stop using the sponge, the new growth is just gonna start growing up and causing your hair to do things, you know, just gonna cause it to combine. And at this point, for him, the new growth was combining maybe 2 or 3 locks, which made them stand up that way. The iconic Juice WRLD look. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. This picture right here shows how his hair started combining even more and thickening up even more the more the locks matured, which is a sign of freeform, a good sign of freeform. It's a sign, it's a big sign that no manipulation is being done to the scalp, to the crown whatsoever. Besides, of course, the bleaching or coloring. It's either bleach or dye. But besides that, no manipulation is being done to his locks. That's why you can see his locks are still looking very, very healthy. And you can see the locks standing up on the side are getting, the locks are protruding even more. The locks are protruding even more on the side, and it's getting bigger and bigger. This is a back view of his crown, also to show you how his locks were combining and how his locks were not just singles, they were all 2s and 3s. And you can also see what I was trying to explain to you with his locks standing up. It's the new growth, and it's just the Congo that's up like that. I also used to have one lock that was here. But hey, let me not make this about me. It's all about the man. It's all about Juice WRLD and his legacy. The next photo, you can also see how his lock was just protruding out there, and it was just gaining some length. At this stage, I'd say he's about 1.5 year locked, because you can see that crazy length there. So 1.5 year locked. This is what you may expect on your crown. And you can see his locks starting to like single out. His locks are looking more traditional, but that one clumped up lock is still there. It's still there, but his locks are looking more separated, if you may. But that one is still there. Then here's another picture. I feel like this picture that I'm showing right now is before the previous picture. The previous picture that I showed is after this one. Because you can see here his locks were like still closer together and not singled out. Still looked very freeform, and you know, still looked like his locks were in the teenage stage. Whereas the picture that I showed you recently, the locks are going to the adult phase, if that's a thing, or more mature than this picture here. You can see the man is just gaining length. His hair is just doing good, you know. His hair was doing good in life. His hair was just doing good in life, just like him. His hair was living his best life. His hair looks like it was getting money as well, bro. Like, I mean, look at this. It's getting length. That's how it is with freeforms, bro. Once you're locked, it's just length on length, bro. It's just length on length. This is a gem. This picture that I found here, you could see him rocking styles. You hardly saw him in public rocking styles, but here we see him rocking styles. He has his hair in a ponytail. I would have loved to see him going out more in public with this look right here, but never really got the chance. I'm glad that I got to find this picture of him rocking styles. Rocking styles with freeforms is pretty hard. It's not an easy thing to do, but when you get the length, it's more achievable. But freeforms and styles just don't go together, which is why I don't think it was rocking styles that much. Boom, length. Also, see what I was saying? Color. There's no Juice WRLD with color, bro. Add some color to your life and you might get money in your life. And this is another picture, which I believe is a later picture, because you can see the blue dye was fading. You could see that he already separated that huge Congo that was protruding through the side of his head. The locks have matured now. Seems like he's done a lot of separation actually, because you don't see his head looking as thick as it was before. So that could be two things. Could be over separation, and the other thing could be the over bleaching of your hair, which is what may have caused his locks to thin over time. The final picture, which was the picture before the end of his great legacy and journey in life. We have his locks here. His locks were looking, his locks were looking fairly good, but they weren't as healthy as they used to be in the start of his journey. You can see all that bleach is starting to take a toll on his hair. But you could also see that he's getting some hang time and all of that. Right here, I'd say that he's about 2 years into his lock journey. The way that I'm measuring his length is with my locks as well, because my locks are about, well, past where his is. So I'd say that is about 2 years. Long live Juice WRLD. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what other artists you'd like to see me do, and I'll produce the content. I'm in my grind, bro. Thanks for watching. Happy out.